Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sanjay97 here, bringing back to another video. Usually, I don't do this sort of stuff, but I am doing Train Sim World 5 for the first time because of the recent update that they just added Thomas the Tank Engine into this game. If anybody you don't know is, I grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine. He was part of my childhood growing up when I was little. I used to have all the Thomas toys, but fortunately, they're all gone now. I still got some of the recent Batman ones. I wouldn't even got into the Thomas series. No thanks to Brett Offcroft. Rest in peace, Brett. Britt. Sorry. But yeah, she was one of the main reasons why I got into Thomas, and I thank her for that. Start story, jump into Thomas Adventure. Let's see how this goes. It even has a whistle. Oh, it's got the copyright music. Learn to drive Thomas. Yes, we're gonna learn how to drive Thomas. This video, I was gonna say these music sounded copyrighted.
Hello there, and welcome to the training
So
centre.
top of them had.
Before you can start your adventures on the West Somerset Railway, you will need to learn how to drive Thomas.
Is that
In this
Michael
short
Angelos?
introduction, you will be taken through every
Dude, it
step
sounds
needed to
exactly
make
like
sure
Michael
that Thomas
Angelos.
is a really
Recipes,
useful
Michael.
engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver
Oh
in
my
no
god, his
time.
eyes even move. Look
It
at
looks
that.
like Thomas is eager to get started. So let's begin. Hello, driver. I can't wait to get started and show you what a really useful engine I am. First, you will need to climb aboard. Follow the blue markers in front of you as they will guide you to Thomas's cab steps.
I do like how Thomas looks. It's just I wish it wasn't the CGI face. I wish it was the classic model series face. I was gonna say I can't move. Walk around using the left stick. Wait a sec. I couldn't move for a sec. Oh, his eyes follow you when you move. That's sick. That's sick. Okay, am I crouching or what?
Before you can climb the steps, you will need to check if Thomas's cab door is open. If you can see that the cab door is closed, you can open it by first looking at it and then pressing the button shown on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, now it's X this time instead of.
Now that Thomas's cab door is open, you can use the steps to climb up into Thomas's cab.
Okay, now it's. Oh, that's
Welcome to
sick.
Thomas's cab. Here you'll be
Why am
able
I
to learn the
crouching?
controls
Okay,
needed to
there we
drive
go.
Thomas.
Okay, so that's how I
Let's
do it.
get
I was
started
wondering, why do I
by
look so
first
damn
moving
small?
over to the driving position.
There we go.
If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between several different external camera views at any time whilst driving. For this introduction, use the controls shown on screen to change to this particular external camera.
How do I? Yeah, I was gonna say I was not able to do. Oh, that's nice.
This is one of several external camera views available to you. You can switch between this view and the internal cab
Oh
view
my
at any
god.
time by pressing either of the controls shown here. Would you like to switch back to the internal cab view or keep using the external camera?
Like to stay in this view.
To drive Thomas forwards, you will need to use the throttle. Press and hold the control shown on screen to increase the throttle and get Thomas moving.
Alright. Alright, there we go.
Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
Dude, he looks so nice, man. Oh, I could whistle. Nice. Oh, he closes his eyes when he
To
whistles.
slow
That's
Thomas
nice.
down, or when you want to come to a stop, you will need to apply the brakes. Use the control shown on screen to apply the brakes and bring Thomas to a stop on the blue marker.
What's that? Oh, that looks like Annie and Clarabelle. Dude, he looks so nice, man. He looks awesome. Yeah, there's Annie and Clarabelle. So they only added Thomas and Diesel in here. Where are the other engines? Where are they gonna get added? Alright. Yard Junction. I was like, yeah, slow down, Thomas. Alright. Yep.
Annie and Clarabelle are waiting in the sidings behind you, and you must collect them before heading to the station. In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the junction so that it is set to the correct track. You can set the junction by either using the route map or climbing down out of the cab and walking over to it. Great work! You can now go and couple to Annie and Clarabelle. Make sure that as you approach them, you lower your speed and come to a stop as close as possible to them to ensure that
how do I
your
reverse
couple's
again?
successful. To make Thomas reverse, press and hold the controls shown here until Thomas starts moving backwards.
Alright, L1. So I cannot argue how great he looks. Like this is my childhood right in front of my eyes. Okay, so how do I slow him down before? Okay, so that's slowing. That's slowing down. Come on. Oh, their eyes move too. That's nice. Okay, slowly as possible. Slowly as possible. There we go. Still got a couple of them. Wait, no. All right, there. Oh, it just magically couples itself.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas. Well done. You're now ready to head to the station. When you're ready to continue, use the throttle to
I'm trying to
apply
get
some
used to this
power
camera.
to drive Thomas forwards.
All right, let's go. Get to the station. I like the background though. I think the background. I don't know if it looks like a wallpaper. Not gonna lie. All right. So Clarabelle's eyes move too. He's definitely not on Soldier anymore. I'm guessing that Sataba Matt's going to be waiting at that station. Dude, just look at him. He looks so nice. He was so nice, and Mattel ruined it. Later in the series, well, before the end of the CJ series, they made the engines move on their own. Then, oh my god, do not get me started with all engines go. Ugh.
You're nearing the station now, so remember to slow down and come to a stop at the platform.
But yeah, dude, that does sound exactly like Michael Angeles. Rest in peace. Yeah, I wish they would add a few more characters in here. Hopefully they do later this year. I think some top of mass going to be waiting there. There we go.
To allow the passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors, using the control shown on screen.
Oh, that's nice. What? I don't see any passengers. I don't see no passengers.
Well done. It looks like all of the passengers have boarded now, so you can go ahead and
There's no one in
the
there.
passenger doors by
There's no
using
one
the
in there.
control shown here.
Alright.
It looks like you're ready to continue to the next station. Use the throttle
This
once
camera.
again to apply some power to get Thomas moving.
Alright. I also know they got his classic chuffing in here. Oh yeah, I forgot I could whistle. I forgot I can do that. This area looks beautiful, not gonna lie. So when am I gonna see Diesel? When am I ever gonna see any of the other
Remember
characters?
to slow down and come to a stop at the platform.
But thanks for reminding me. I already knew that. Okay, so will Sir Top I'm be waiting here? Oh god, this camera. Alright, slow him down. Alright, move up a bit more. And there we go.
Good work. Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
I was gonna say.
Splendid work. It looks like you and Thomas will make a great team. And I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time. If you'd like to learn how to drive Thomas again, you can return to the training centre at any time to replay this tutorial.
Thomas Mainline. Continue journey. Learn to drive Thomas. Learn to drive Devious Diesel. I guess we could learn to drive Diesel first.
Hello there, and welcome to the training centre. Before you can start your adventures on the West Somerset Railway, you will need to learn how to drive Diesel. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that you and Diesel are ready for work. I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time. Diesel is waiting for you, so let's get started.
I see now waiting for anyone.
You must be my new driver. I hope the two of us will have lots of fun together. First, you will need to climb aboard. Follow the blue markers in front of you as they will guide you to Diesel's cab steps.
Does his eyes follow anyone? Okay. I guess he doesn't care.
Before you can climb the steps, you will need to check if Diesel's cab door is open.
Yeah, I know, Sir
If you can
Tupperman.
see
I
that the
literally
cab
just
door
did
is
this with
closed,
Thomas.
You can open it by first looking at it and then pressing the button shown on the screen. Now that Diesel's cab door is open, you can use the steps to climb up into Diesel's cab. Welcome to Diesel's cab. Here you will be able to learn the controls needed to drive Diesel. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position. If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between several different external camera views at any time whilst driving. For this introduction, use the controls shown on screen to change to this particular external camera.
Oh, didn't do that.
This is one of several external camera views available to you. You can switch between this view and the internal cab view at any time by pressing either of the controls shown here. Would you like to switch back to the internal cab view or keep using the external camera?
Staying this way.
To drive Diesel forwards, you will need to use the throttle. Press and hold the controls shown on screen to increase the throttle and get Diesel moving. Well done. You're doing a good job so far. To slow Diesel down, or when you want to come to a stop, you will need to apply the brakes. Use the controls shown on screen to apply the brakes and bring Diesel to a stop on the blue marker.
Oh. His face. Slow down. Come on, slow down. I don't know. Some trucks are over there. That counts, right? Okay. There we go.
Oh dear. It looks like the troublesome trucks are in a bit of a mess, and you will need to shunt them back together again. In order to reach the troublesome trucks, you will first need to switch the junction so that it is set to the correct track. You can set the junction by either using the route map or by climbing down out of the cab and walking over to it. Great work! With the junction now set, you can go and couple to the first set of troublesome trucks. Make sure that as you approach them, you lower your speed and come to a stop as close as possible to them to ensure that they couple successfully.
What happens if I biff the freight cars? That's what I want to know. Alright, time to slow down. Oh, their eyes even moved too. Oh! He just went right through it. Oh, it was the buffers.
Now then, you troublesome trucks, I expect you to behave and not be so troublesome.
Oh, you're gonna laugh now, huh?
Now that you're coupled to the first set of troublesome trucks, you will need to reverse back to the junction to change the track so that you can reach the next set.
Dude, I can't. Oh. Oh, I forgot it was R1. I mean R2. Slow down. It ain't my mic.
Use the junction highlighted to change the track and then head into the siding to couple to the second set of troublesome trucks.
Alright. Alright, slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Now you're in the right position. You can go ahead and couple up to the troublesome trucks. This can be done by either using the external camera to select the coupling or by walking over to it on foot. Good work.
What?
That's the second set of troublesome trucks coupled to your train. There is still one set left to shunt, so reverse back to the junction and set it to the correct track.
Alright. Come Wonder whose train he's preparing for. Is it Henry's? Alright. Slow down, slow down. Jesus. Yeah. Well, it's no doubt. Well, there's no doubt, real life, the trains take so long to stop. There we go. I like how the truck's eyes move. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Splendid work! The troublesome trucks are all sorted now, and it looks like they weren't too troublesome. I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time. If you'd like to learn how to drive diesel again, you can return to the training center at any time to replay this tutorial.
All right, Thomas arrives. Arrival. I have to say, Thomas arrival.
Thomas's arrival. It was a warm summer's evening on the West Somerset Railway, and Thomas the Tank Engine was waiting at Dunster Station. He and Sir Topham Hatt had been invited to visit the railway and were on their way to Minehead for a big welcome.
Oh my God,
I
there's the top
can't
of
wait
Matt.
to get to Minehead Station and meet everyone, said Thomas excitedly. You said you had a friend that worked on this railway, didn't you, sir? Yes, Thomas, I have, replied Sir Topham Hatt. Mr. Peters and I have been friends for a long time, and I'm sure you'll get to meet him once we reach Minehead. And I know he's very keen to finally meet you, especially after I told him how useful you are. Thank you, sir, puffed Thomas proudly. Although I do hope my branch line back on Sodor will be all right without me. I'm sure my passengers will miss their regular train rides. I'm sure your passengers will be fine, Thomas. There's no need to worry about your branch line, chuckled Sir Topham Hatt. I've arranged for Percy and Toby to look after it while you're away.
Oh,
Bertie
I
said
hope
he'll
I
lend a
hope we
hand
get them
too.
in this game.
Thomas smiled, thinking about his friends back home.
As a matter of fact, I hope we get the Solder map in
Right
this
then,
game. That
he
would be
continued.
really nice.
Let's get going. We don't want to keep everyone waiting. And with that, Sir Topham Hatt walked down the platform and climbed aboard Annie. Yes, sir, peeped Thomas. Minehead, here we come.
All right. Nope. All right. See, actually on board. I don't see him on board. All right. Let's go. Nope. Damn it. All right. Let's go. Yeah, 1.5 miles.
I wonder what kind of jobs I'll get to do here, wondered Thomas. I do hope we get there soon. I can't wait to get started. Yes, it will be nice to finally arrive. said Annie sleepily. I don't know about you, Clarabelle, but I'm rather looking forward to a nice long rest after our long journey here. Yes, Annie, it'll be nice to finally rest my wheels for the night. You should get some rest too, Thomas. You don't want to be tired tomorrow, do you? But I'm too excited. There's going to be a party tomorrow night to welcome us to the railway, and I want to make a good impression and show everyone that I'm a really useful engine, especially as we've come all this way. We understand, sympathized Annie. But as Clarabelle said, you don't want to end up being tired and running late on your first day. Despite his excitement, Thomas couldn't help but be tired too. It sounds like we're not the only ones who need to rest their wheels, laughed Clarabelle. Well, I suppose I am a little tired, he said wearily. And a good night's rest would be nice before we start work in the morning. The three friends continued their journey towards Minehead, and it wasn't long before they were nearing the station.
Oh. Just this angle, so somehow not even in the cab. Said he climbed or Andy. Yeah, I don't even see him in Andy. Alright, we're almost there. People know I'm crossing by. With a cross. What the fucks are these? Slowing down. Come on. It's almost there.
As Thomas's train pulled into the station, he looked around and noticed a smartly dressed man standing on the platform. He wondered if this was Sir Topham Hatt's friend, when the man stepped forward and introduced himself. Hello, and
Yeah,
welcome
that's
to the
him.
West Somerset Railway. You must be Thomas, the famous tank engine I've heard all about. It's great to finally meet you. My name is Mr. Peters, and I must say it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you, sir, puffed Thomas. I'm excited that we have been given the chance to come and visit your railway, and I can't wait to get started. That's what I like to hear, said Mr. Peters. Sir Topham tells me you're a very hard-working engine. So I'm looking forward to working with you and making sure that you and all our visitors have a great time at the party tomorrow night. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt walked up. He greeted his friend warmly and started telling him all about Thomas. Thomas is one of the most useful engines I know, and I'm sure he'll prove to be a credit to your railway. That's wonderful to hear, replied Mr. Peters. I'm sure that Thomas and I will get on splendidly. Mr. Peters smiled and turned to the crowd of passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you all to give a warm welcome to our visitors from the island of Sodor. Sir Topham Hatt, Thomas, and his loyal coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. Everyone clapped and cheered. And Thomas
Not a single
looked on,
clapping noise, and they don't look
very
impressed. Yep,
But
Diesel.
no one noticed that a familiar diesel engine was watching them from afar.
This is success. Alright. DVC. Alright.
The devious diesel. Early the next morning, Diesel crept into the station. He looked to see if anyone was around and saw that Thomas was sitting outside the shed dozing. He also noticed that Annie and Clarabelle were sleeping too, and an idea came to him. What a good idea, Diesel thought to himself. If I shunt those trucks in front of them, then Thomas will have to spend even more time getting them back. Thomas won't be a really useful engine if he's late. And on his first day, too. Chuckled Diesel deviously. I must be careful not to wake him, though.
Oh. Damn it. No. What? She stopped.
The devious Diesel.
Oh my god. I gotta do it again.
Early the
I can't skip this. Are you kidding me?
next morning, Diesel crept into the station. He looked to see if anyone was around and saw that Thomas was sitting outside the shed dozing. He also noticed that Annie and Clarabelle were sleeping too, and an idea came to him. What a good idea, Diesel thought to himself. If I shunt those trucks in front of them, then Thomas will have to spend even more time getting them back. Thomas won't be a really useful engine if he's late. And on his first day, too. Chuckled Diesel deviously. I must be careful not to wake him, though.
Gotta do this again. Oh. Otherwise, I didn't wake him. Okay, there we go. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, right. I keep going too far ahead. Come on. Stop, stop. Stop. There we go. How many times I gotta keep going back to that signal? Just for the tracks to change. gonna say, I gotta get a good camera view of this. See, I keep forgetting. Damn it. Hold on. Hold on. Diesel. Diesel. Come on. Stop. Wait for it to go down. There we go. Yeah, Thomas does not hear this. Huh. It's the wrong one by accident. Back up, back up. Come on. Oh my God, is that what the cross? That's what really crossing sounds like in the UK? Come on. I say, how many times am I gonna keep going back there? One, wait, don't. Damn it. Hold on. What? He plays. No, 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 no. I think I'm just gonna end it right there because how did I? I wasn't even that close to it, but it says I was. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it right here. I did appreciate the tutorial and gameplay so far, and I had fun reliving my childhood. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more. Make sure you hit that notification for more of my content. Tune in for next time, folks. Peace out.